Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Today I am doing some play testing slash hand testing, really, with Dark Magician and Edison. Uh, I just got inspired by one of the comments in my previous Endymion deck profiles, and I was like, maybe I'll take a crack at it and see what I can do. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out. Alright, so let's go with the first one that I did. So let's do step by step, right? So this is our hand. Not the best. It is a little bricky. So I think the only play here for this play test is really just to play Dark Magical Curtain and pass. Literally what I do. I do that, right? Pay the 4,000 because you have to pay half your life points, and then Special Dark Magician and pass. Not the best hand. I didn't expect that it was going to be amazing, but hey, it happens. In this situation, to be honest with you, there's not much you can do. You can even just set Black Alchemist, Alchemist of Black Spells, and just pass and put it in defense mode. But honestly, I just think Dark Magical Curtain was the best play in this situation. Tell me if you think I did the right way or if I messed up on that too. Again, these are just hand tests, really. Okay, so we draw. All right, so this hand is not bad. The best play though in this situation would be to just activate Endymion, because it is a bit of an Endymion Dark Magician deck that really is centered around skill Dark Magician to bring out Dark Magician and just hope for the best. Right, so we activate Magical Citadel. Then we're gonna activate Dark Magic Curtain just to bring out Dark Magician. The reason I did it in this order was because I felt like if I did Upstart, I don't know, I always get nervous and I always feel like I'm gonna get Dark Magician. So I feel like the best play was to get Dark Magician out first, which is what I did. Play the 4,000, bring him out, special summon, and then counter on the Citadel, activate Upstart, and there's my see this. I was like, there's no way I can get this. I only have 2 Dark Magician in this build, but unfortunately I ended up drawing the second one, which is unfortunate. There's a spell counter. So then the best thing to do with this is just place MST and Book of Moon and hope for the best. All right, third one. Yeah, this one is still a little bit better. I feel like, again, have to start off with Magical Citadel because you do have a decent amount of cards, right? Then activate Spell Power Grasp, get another Spell Power Grasp because you have to get the other one. Trying to thin out the deck as best as possible. And then, yep, I did Upstart, which I feel like was the best play, in my opinion. Draw one. And then getting Book of Moon, which is fine. And then I think, if I remember correctly, I think in this situation I put Defender. I normal summon Defender. Yeah. So there's 2 things I feel like I could have done, because there is 3 spell counters currently on Magical Citadel. So I think if I didn't go the safe way, because I feel like putting Defender in normal summoning it, I think was the safer bet. So I think in this situation, maybe I should have done Summoner Monk and then go into Skill Dark Magician, right? Lose the Spell Power Grasp and just special summon Skill Dark Magician, and then activate effect to remove the 3 spell counters from Magical Citadel, and special summon Dark Magician. Now I have like technically 3 bodies, plus a Book of Moon, but it would have cost me the spell Power Grasp. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that was the safer play. I don't know. What do you think? Should I have gone with the second option in my mind? Was Summoner Monk, then special summon Skill Dark Magician, and then activate effect to special summon Dark Magician. Using Magical Citadel to remove the 3 spell counters, and then placing Book of Moon just to be safe. Let me know. But like I said, I did the safer play, which is Defender, just to protect. Alright, let's skip that. Alright, so this one is play test number 4. This hand wasn't as bad, but it could have been better. So I think the best thing to do personally was to do Exemplar and then pop off with the spells, which is what I do right now. It gains 4 spell counters. Again, 2 situations that you could do or you can have: Alchemist and Breaker. I feel like is a better normal summon than it is a special summon, because again, normal summon, you get the spell counter on it. If you special summon it, you don't. Unfortunate. But again, with Alchemist of Black Spells, you can add more spell counters to the field spell, which is what I feel like, again, was the best play for me. Now it has 4 spell counters. Yep, then we do that. And then that's pretty much it, right? Set MST, and now at the end of this turn, I have 3 spell counters on Citadel. Let me know if you think I should have done Breaker, but I feel like the best choice was Alchemist of Black Spells. Alright, playtest number 5. Again, this one was a trickier hand, right? Because of the way, if I could just pause that. Just because I opened up Magical Citadel and Terraforming, and then unfortunately the Brick, Dark Magician, and then Thousand Knives and Dark Magic Attack. There's not much to do in this situation, which kind of sucks. I just literally hope that your opponent doesn't pop off, or you're not playing against Black Wings or Light Swarms. But let's be realistic here, you're probably playing against one of them, especially in Edison. But yeah, this is pretty much the deck. There is no extra deck because Dark Magicians is kind of hard to have an extra deck. I would have to run about 3 polys and Buster Relators, because you can only make Dark Paladin, Dark Flare Knight, and a few. I think that's pretty much it for fusion related Dark Magician cards. But the primary focus of this deck that I'm building is not to go into the extra deck. So you can add any 15 cards. Let's go over the deck really quick. 2 Dark Magicians. Still thinking maybe I might want to cut that to 1. I'll see. Like I mentioned before in the hand / playtest, Dark Eradicator Warlock. 3 Skull Dark Magicians. You really need this card in this deck, because how else are you going to get Dark Magician, right? So it's a 3 of. And then I'm messing around with Magical Exemplar. I don't know if I want it at 3 or if I want to do 2. And then 2, like I'm thinking of doing 2 Exemplar and 2 Summoner Monks, just for the fact that like Summoner Monk can bring out Skill Dark Magician like easier. Because again, you want Skill Dark Magician on the field, especially if Magical Citadel is on the field, right? If you've already got 3 spell counters, then you just technically you'll discard a spell card that you might not need, and then just bring him out and then remove the 3 spell counters using Magical Citadel. So that's what I would do. And then again, Alchemist of Black Spells is a really great way to get spell counters much more quicker. I still love this card, and I really believe in it for Edison anyway. Then we got 3 defenders. Got to stack up the defense, got to protect the magicians as best as possible. For now, like I said, this is a 1 of. I might put it to 2 and 2 Exemplar. 3 Breakers. You really need him. He's 1900 with a spell counter if normal summoned, and he can pop something on the field if needed. And then one Gores. Gores is, I think, a way to kind of stall against your opponent. Really, really good. I like it. Then you got the Dark Magician cards, 1 Dark Magic Attack, 1,000 Knives, and 2 Dark Magic Curtains. I don't know about 3, just for the fact that it does hurt a lot. You are cutting your life points in half, and that can mean a difference, especially in Edison. So for now, it's at 2. 3 spell Power Grasp. You gotta up the spell counters on your side of the field. 1 Lord of Darkness, because you do play a decent amount of darks, and draw power is always good. 3 Book of Moons, because Book of Moons hurt in this format a lot. 3 Upstart Goblins, you need to draw power. 1 MST. I don't know if I want to keep MST. I'll think about it. I might do Heavy Storm or another back row card, or I might even just for fun put Magical Cylinder, because why not, right? It's a Yugi related card. 1 Terraforming to search out Magical Citadel, and Magical Citadel 2, and then 1 Solemn Judgment. And this is kind of an interesting card, Miracle Restoring. So you can remove 2 counters from your field, then target Dark Magician or Buster Blader in your graveyard, and then special summon it. I just thought it was kind of gimmicky, and I kind of want to playtest it a little bit, just because it's like an early Eternal Soul just from the graveyard. But yeah, this is pretty much the rough deck list for Dark Magician Edison. Please let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Would you take some cards out? What would you add? Again, this is still a work in progress, so any feedback is appreciated. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one.